friends. So today we are going to start our next chapter, that is chapter 7, fractions. Okay, so you have already studied about fractions in your earlier classes. So now we are going to discuss about fractions. So what will be fraction? Fraction is a number representing the part of a whole. A whole means a single complete object is called a whole, which means a whole pizza, etc. Okay, so a whole pizza can be divided into equal parts, and the parts are called the fractions of the whole. Okay, for example, if we draw a circle, then we can divide these circles into equal parts. Here I divide these circles into 4 equal parts. Then we can say that there are 4 parts. There are 4 parts, and I shade one region. Then I can say that total part is 4. Then shaded portion is 1 by 4. Okay, so here a fraction is a number representing part of a whole. A whole means a single complete object is called a whole. Okay, then so here it's 1 by 4. 1 by 4 is a fraction. Okay, and here 4 is the denominator and 1 is the numerator. 4 is the denominator and 1 is the numerator. Like this, you can write 5 by 12. 5 by 12 is a fraction form. Okay, 5 by 12 is a fraction form, and here 12 is the number of equal parts. 12 is the number of equal parts into if the whole is divided or the whole has been divided. This means the whole has been divided into 12 equal parts, and here 12 is the number of equal parts, and here 5 means 5 is right in the numerator, and 5 is the number of equal parts which have been taken out, or the shaded region. Okay, so here 5 is the numerator and 12 is the denominator. 5 is the numerator and 12 is the denominator, and 12 represents the equal or the number of equal parts the wholes can be divided, and 5 is the number of parts taken out from the whole. Okay, so and like this in your textbook page number 135 is exercise 7.1 based on the fractions. Okay, and the first question, exercise 7.1, and the first question is write the fraction representing the shaded portion. In your textbook some figures are given here and some also, and each figure some part is shaded. So we want to write the fraction representing the shaded portion, okay, or shaded region, and the first figure like a triangle. The triangles can be divided into how many parts? 1, 2, 3, 4. It is equally divided into 4 parts, and the parts here shaded regions are so the triangle can be divided into 4 equal parts. So write 4 on the denominator, and how many parts here shaded? 2 parts. Okay, 1, 2, 2 parts, shade 2 shaded portions. So write 2 on the 2 as the numerator. So the fraction is 2 by 4. Okay, and the second figure is like this. It's a rectangle, and the rectangle is equally divided into And here the shaded portions are. Okay, here is the figure and you want to write the fraction representing the whole. And here the whole is divided into how many parts? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 parts. Okay. So write equal number of equal parts can be the whole divided into the as the denominator. So write 9 as the denominator. And how many shaded portions are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So write the shaded number of shaded portion as the numerator. So the fraction is 8 by 9. 8 by 9. Okay. And 8 by 9 is less than 1. 9 by 9 we get 1. When the numerator and the denominator is same, then it's equal to 1. Okay. And here next figure is like some pictures of some balls are given here in a box. Four balls are given in each row, and here some figures are shaded. Okay, so what is the fraction of this figure? And here total number of the whole is divided into how many parts? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 parts. And so write the number of equal parts in there as the denominator. And here how many parts are shaded? 1, 2, 3, 4. So write the number of shaded regions as the numerator. So 4. 4 by 8. Okay. 4 by 8. And the next figure is 8. Say circle. Here we can see that the figure, the whole is divided into two equal parts. This is not an equal part, and the figure is equally divided into two parts like this. This is one of the part 1, 2. And here we can see, sorry, this divided into 4 parts. Okay, like this. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. And the total number of the whole part is divided into how many parts? 4 parts. And shaded region is there one shaded region. So write one of the numerator. So the fraction is 1 by 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And the shaded regions are so how can we write this figure by representing its fraction? So here the whole is divided into 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 equal parts. So write 7 as the denominator and the shaded regions are 1, 2, 3. So write the number of shaded regions as the numerator. So write 3. 3 by 7. Okay. 3 by 7 is the fraction of this whole. Okay. Then next one is in your textbook. Here in the box, some flowers are given, and how many flowers are here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Total 12 flowers are given here. So the whole is equally divided into 12 equal parts. So write the number of equal parts of the whole as the denominator. And here how many flowers are shaded? 1, 2, 3. Okay. So write the shaded portion as the numerator. So 3 by 12. Or write the portion or write the shaded portion as the numerator. Okay. So here three flowers are shaded. So write 3 as the numerator, and the whole is equally divided into 12 parts. So write 12 as the denominator. Okay. The next one is here pictures of some pencils are given here, and how many pencils are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Here total number of pencils are, or the whole is equally divided into 10 equal parts. So write 10 as the denominator, and here the 10 pencils were shaded. So write 10 as on the numerator. So we get 10 by 10, and 10 by 10 is equal to 1, and the fraction is 10 by 10. The next figure is here. It's a triangle, and it's the whole is divided into how many parts? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It's totally divided into, or equal number of division is 9. So write 9 as the denominator, and here the shaded portions are 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 parts are shaded. So write 4 as the numerator. So we get 4 by 9. So the fraction is 4 by 9. Okay. And like this, question number 9 and 10 as your homework. Okay. Then next question. Second question. Color the part according to the given fraction. So some figures are given here, and also some fractions also given, and we want to shade or color the part according to the given fractions. Okay. So the first figure is like a circle, and the whole is divided into how many parts? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 parts, and the given fraction is 1 by 6. Which means the whole is 6 is the denominator, and it shows the whole is equally divided into 6 parts, and here 1 is the numerator, which means one part out of 6, one part can be shaded. Okay, so shade any one of the one part in this whole like this. Okay. So this is the figure showing 1 by 6 fraction. Okay. Then next one is like a triangle. and here the fraction is 1 by 4. 1 as the numerator and 4 as the denominator. So here 4 is the denominator, which means the whole is equally divided into 4 parts. And here this one means, yes, one part can be shaded. Okay, so here 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 equal parts are there, and we want to shade one part of the whole. So you shade any one of the part of the whole. Okay. And next one is the fraction is like this, and the 3 means the whole is equally divided into 3 parts, and want to shade one part of the whole. So shade one part of the whole. Okay, yes, this figure shows 1 by 3 fraction of the whole. So, and the question number 4 and 5 was your homework. So, color the part according to the given fractions. Okay. And next page, page number 136. Next question is identify the error if any. Okay, so some figures are given here, shaded figures are given here, and we want to identify the error if any. Okay, and the first figure is like this. One portion is shaded, and the second figure is so look at the picture and find the error. So here we can see that the shaded portion do not represent the given fraction. Here the fractions is given in your textbook, and the first fraction is 1 by 2, and here this figure is 1 by 4, and here this is 3 by 4. Here we can see that the whole is do not equally divided. Here the triangle is not equally divided. It's not representing 1 by 2 fraction, and here it's also not equally divided into, it's divided into 4 parts, but it's not equally divided. It is unequally divided. So we can see that the shaded portions do not represent the given fraction. Here the shaded portion do not represent the fraction as 1 by 4 because it's not equally divided. Here also we can see that the whole is not equally divided, and the shaded portion is not representing 3 by 4 fractions. So the error in these figures are it does not, or the given fractions do not represent the shaded portions do not represent the given fraction. The shaded portions do not represent the given fraction because the wholes are not divided into equally. These are divided into unequally. So the shaded portions do not represent as the fractions. Okay. The next question. What fraction of a day is 8 hours? What fraction of a day is 8 hours? What fraction of the day is 8 hours? here we can see that we want to write the fraction of the day as that is 8 hours. Here one day has 24 hours. So total hours, so one day is equally divided into 24 hours and we can write the fraction is 8 hours. So write 8 as the numerator. So write total hours as the denominator and the given hours as the numerator. So 8 by 24 is the fraction of the day is 8 hours. Okay. So 8 by 24. So write down total hours as the denominator and 8 as the numerator. The next question. What fraction of an hour is 40 minutes? Write down fraction of 40 minutes in a what fraction of an hour in 40 minutes. Fraction of an hour in 40 minutes, which means 60 minutes make 1 hour. Okay, 60 minutes make 1 hour. So write 60 as the denominator and here 40 minutes. So 40 as the numerator. 40 by 60 is the fraction of an hour in 40 minutes. Okay. So 40 by 60. 60 means an hour makes 60 minutes. So write 60 as the denominator and 40 as the numerator. So 40 by 60. The next question. Arya, Abhimanyu and Vivek shared lunch. Arya has bought 2 sandwiches, one made of vegetables and one of jam. The other 2 boys forgot to bring their lunch. They forgot to bring their lunch. And Arya agreed to share his sandwiches so that each person will have an equal share of each sandwich. So here first question is, how can Arya divide his sandwich so that each person has an equal share? Here, 3 Arya, Abhimanyu and Vivek. Arya, Abhimanyu and Vivek. Arya, Abhimanyu and Vivek. And Arya divided his her lunch to their friends. And Arya bought 2 sandwich and one made of vegetables. He bought 2 sandwich, one made of vegetables and one made of jam. And she divided equally to their friends. Arya, Abhimanyu and Vivek divide these 2 sandwiches equally. So how can we Arya divide each sandwich? So he divide 3 equal parts. Divided into 3 equal parts. Then distributed to their friends. And sandwich made from vegetables is divided into 3 equal parts and one part is taken to Arya and one part to Abhimanyu and one part to Vivek. And here the sandwich made of jam is always divided into 3 equal parts and one part to Arya and one part to Abhimanyu and one part to Vivek. So she equally divided into the whole sandwich into 3 parts and distributed to her friends. Okay. So he divided each sandwich into 3 equal parts. She divides each sandwich into 3 equal parts and give one part of each sandwich to their friends. Okay. And next question. What part of a sandwich will each boy receive? And here Abhimanyu get one part of the vegetable sandwich and one part of the made for jam. So they get 1 by, and the sandwich is equally divided into 3 parts, and each boy get 1 part from each sandwich. So they get 1 by 3 of the sandwich. So the fraction is 1 by 3. So the next question is what part of a sandwich will each boy receive? And each boy receive 1 by 3 parts of the sandwich. Okay. Then next question. Question number 7. Kanchan dyes dresses. She had to dye 30 dresses. She has to dye 30 dresses. And she has so far finished 20 dresses, which means she only finished 10 dresses. She has so far to finish 20 dresses. And what fraction of dresses has she finished? And I have to write the fraction. And here we can see that 30 is equally divided into 3 parts like this. 10, 10, 10. And it is equally divided into 3 parts. So write 3 as the denominator. And here the question is here. She has so far finished 20 dresses, which means she finished only 10 dresses. So she only finished one part of the whole. So write 1 as the numerator. So the fraction is 1 by 3. Okay. So the question is here. Kanchana dyes dresses. She had to dye 30 dresses. The total number of dresses is 30. And she has so far finished 20 dresses, which means she only finished 10 dresses. Okay. And here we want to write the fraction. So we divide 30, take 30 as a whole, and this equally divided into 3 parts. 10, 10 and 10. Okay. So 10 plus 10, 20, 20 plus 10, 30. So divided into 3 equal parts. And the 3 equal parts, number of equal parts is right as the denominator. And in this question, so she has so far to dye 20 dresses, which means she only dyed 10 dresses. So she out of 3 parts, she only finished 1 part. So 1, write 1 as the numerator. So we get the fraction as 1 by 3rd. 1 by 3rd. Okay. So the fraction is 1 by 3. Next question. Write the natural numbers 2 to 12. What fraction of them are prime numbers? What fraction of them are prime numbers? So we want to write the natural numbers from 2 to 12. Okay, natural numbers means, yes, the numbers used to counting objects are called natural numbers. Here we want to write the natural numbers from 2. So start from 2. And here the question number 8. Okay. And we want to write natural numbers from 2 to 12. So start from 2. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay. And here the question is here. What fraction of them are prime numbers? We want to write the fraction of prime numbers from these numbers. Okay. So here the whole is equally divided into 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. There are 11 numbers. So write 11 as the denominator. And want to write the fraction of prime numbers. So write the number of prime numbers from this. So what do you mean by prime numbers? A number has only 2 factors, then the number is said to be prime numbers. Here we can see that 2 has only 2 factors, 1 and 2. And 3 has only 2 factors, 1 and 3. And which is the next prime number? 4 has 3 factors, 1, 2 and 4. So 4 is not a prime number. Okay. And here 5 is a prime number. 5 has only 2 factors, 1 and 5. and 6 has more than 2 factors, and 7 has only 2 factors, 1 and 7. And here 8 has 1, 2, 4 and 8 is 8 are factors of 8, and 9 has also more than 2 factors. 10 is also more than 2 factors. Here 11. 11 has only 2 factors, 1 and 11. And 12 has more than 2 factors. And how many numbers are, how many prime numbers are there? 1, 2, 3, 4. Sorry, it is not a prime number. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 prime numbers are there. So write 5 as the numerator. So 5 by 11 is the fraction. Okay, so first we want to write prime natural numbers from 2 to 12. Then here 11 numbers are given. So write 11 as the denominator, and we want to write the fraction of prime numbers from this, and we want to identify the prime numbers from these given numbers, and there are 5 prime numbers. So write number of prime numbers as the numerator. So we get fraction as 5 by 11. Okay, so the answer is 5 by 11. Okay. Next question. Write the natural numbers from 102 to 113. One fraction of them are prime numbers. So here the same like the same question, like the question number 8. We want to write the natural numbers from 102 to 113. Then want to write the fraction of the prime numbers. So first we want to write the natural numbers from 102 to 113. So write the natural numbers from 102 to 113. 102, 103, 104, 105, 106, 112. Okay. So here these are the natural numbers from 102 to 112. So how many numbers are given? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 numbers are given. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 numbers are given, and we want to write the from 113. So 12 numbers are given. So write the total numbers of the total equal parts of the whole as the denominator. So 12 as the denominator, and here we want to write the fraction of prime numbers. So which are the prime numbers? The numbers having only 2 factors are the prime numbers. Here we can see that 102 is an even number, so it has more than 2 factors. 103 is a prime number, and here 107, then 111, 113. So how many prime numbers are there? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 prime numbers are there. So write number of prime numbers as the numerator. So we get 4 by 12. So the fraction is 4 by 12. Okay. So the balance questions we will discuss in our next class. So study well. Let us find up our class. Thank you.